HarperCollins presents From the Mountain's Edge, written and read by Ed Jackson. For Lois, your love, strength and quiet courage have guided me through every climb, on the mountain and off. I wouldn't be here without you. The Summit. I've died before, 3 times in fact. When I broke my neck diving into a pool, the ambulance journey between hospitals took 2 hours longer than anticipated. My family was left waiting for my arrival at the hospital, their hopes fading. I was lucky that day, as there was a doctor in the back of the ambulance. He helped the paramedic bring me back to life after my heart stopped 3 times. Together, they dosed me full of adrenaline and pumped my heart when it couldn't beat by itself. But that experience of death was very different from the one I am now facing. We are just a few hundred meters below the summit of Himlung Himal in Nepal. The sun is shining brightly, but we cannot move either up or down as hidden crevasses surround us, each covered by thick, fluffy snow that didn't freeze last night. We will only know if the drop the snow hides is 1 meter or 100 when we step on it. There is no route through the brilliant white of the crevasse field, and there isn't a medic with us. We are trapped and cannot go any further. We don't have any water, shelter or food. We haven't slept for 36 hours and our bodies are battered and bruised from the days of grueling climbs. We only have one of our mountain guides with us and it's just the 5 of us left. No one could have predicted this set of circumstances and they couldn't have been prevented. Some days the mountains just won't let you pass. I know what we are facing up here could easily take us as close to death as I'd been in that ambulance after my accident. The natural adrenaline racing around my body after everything that has happened in the past few hours is wearing off. I begin to shake uncontrollably, full body judders that are impossible to hide. I pull deep into myself, becoming less aware of my surroundings and more focused on my breathing and racing heartbeat. It's a mental game now, one where I have to stop my mind from tipping me over into terror. One of my friends helps me to sit, while the other leans away from us and vomits. It is tinged with blood. I hope that if it is altitude sickness, it doesn't develop into high-altitude pulmonary edema, which is life-threatening. I can't control my body as it continues to shake. Even with my fogged mind, I know I'm going into shock. I peer at my friends through the small slit left for my eyes, between the insulated hat pulled down over my eyebrows and the seamless material of the buff that covers my mouth all the way up to the bridge of my nose. We are all clearly exhausted. Someone hands me an oxygen mask, but my body won't respond to the simple signal I send to reach out to it. I can't move my arms to take the mask. Just like when I was paralysed at the bottom of the pool, I couldn't push myself to the surface. A few meters away, I hear the beeps of the sat-nav phone. Bigraj speaks into it in Nepali, moving further away from us to try and get a clear signal. Relief floods through me that the decision has been made to call in a helicopter and help is on its way. In all my years of climbing, I've never needed to have a helicopter sent out, but I know there isn't any other option. Someone pulls the mask onto my face as my body continues to judder. I imagine the oxygen flooding my veins and filling my muscles, travelling around the corners of my body that have been starved of it for so long. The beep of the sat-nav phone and muffled conversation reassure me that we're not alone. I can feel myself wanting to sleep again, even though it is still daylight, just as I had in the back of the ambulance 5 years ago. I can see it in my friends' hunched forms. We are all struggling to stay awake, but we know falling asleep without a tent is how you die at these altitudes. Your core temperature drops when you sleep, and that is something we can't risk getting any lower when we will soon be subjected to temperatures of around -25 degrees C. We will have to burrow into ourselves, drawing on our last reserves for another hour or two while waiting for the helicopter to arrive. Bigraj picks his way over to us in the knee-high snow and begins to speak. I follow his lips but cannot trace the words. Dazed, I pull the mask from my face. Relieved, my arms are working again. Say it again. We must wait till morning, he repeats. The sun will set any minute. The helicopters cannot fly at night because the mountains are too high here. They say they cannot make it before it gets dark. Is there nothing we can do to make them change their minds? Before he answers, I already know it's pointless. They would come if they could. No, nothing can change their minds. Even when they set off in the morning, the highest, most
Sample complete. Ready to continue?